Oh boy, have we got a special video today. Because today, we're celebrating the return of Acerthorn, talking about Elden Ring. Now, unless you subscribed to this channel recently, you probably remember that a while ago I made a bunch of videos covering really bad Elden Ring reviews. All of these reviews were really fucking bad because they consisted of people trying to judge Elden Ring, either without having played it or having played like 20 minutes of it. Or these reviews just consisted of people attacking the Fromsoft fanbase for absolutely no fucking reason. And one of the videos that did both of those things came from a YouTuber by the name of Acerthorn. Okay, which, if you don't know Acerthorn, I really don't know how to introduce you to him. I'm just gonna direct you to Sid Alpha's video on him. That'll give you a good enough idea of this guy. But he made a video a while ago insulting the Fromsoft fanbase and Elden Ring despite having not played the game. And I covered it because of how bad it was. And today, he's returned with Dark Souls and Elden Ring do indeed need easy modes, but not for the reasons you think. And you might think this video is about the whole easy modes thing, blah blah blah, but no, he uses it as an opportunity to just attack the Fromsoft fanbase again, and it's honestly just fucking terrible. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Also, I'm gonna edit the footage of this video because I don't want to get a false copyright strike.
When it comes to the debate of whether or not these games need easy modes, it usually boils down to two main arguments. First, in favor of easy modes is the argument of accessibility. If an easy mode were added to the games, more people would be inclined to play the games, thereby increasing its sales and popularity, and as long as the mode was optional, it wouldn't intrude on anyone who doesn't want the mode in it.
Yeah, if only FromSoft added in easy modes so that their games could become more popular and sell more, increasing their fan base and making their game more mainstream. I mean, it's not like they've already released a game which already did that. And it doesn't include an easy mode. Oh wait, that's called Elden Ring.
On the other hand, opponents of an easy mode argue that the challenge is the whole point of these games, so an easy mode would just gut the games.
Yes, it would gut the games, and not just from a gameplay standpoint, but from a narrative standpoint as well. Because part of the story of FromSoft games is that you are defying the odds and struggling in order to overcome the obstacles in front of you and win the game. It's a core element of the story FromSoft want to tell and the world they want to create. FromSoft games without difficulty would be equivalent to Berserk, but Guts never struggles and everything is just easy for him. Which, if any of you have read or seen Berserk, you know that that would be a travesty. Also, you gotta love how Acerthorn is using this image to characterize Dark Souls and FromSoft fans. Now, I don't like making fun of how people look on this channel, but that's literally what you look like, my guy. Like, talk about irony.
They further argue that those who fail to get good honestly don't deserve to play Dark Souls or Elden Ring, and that if they want to have fun with these games, they need to earn their fun.
Wait, so you're telling me that in order to enjoy this game, you've actually got to play it and try and improve, and get better at it, and actually learn how to play it? Holy shit, it's like every other game that exists.
Now, when it comes to traditional arguments, that's really all there is to it.
Yeah, that, and you should just let FromSoft make their games however they want to fucking make them.
It's mostly just these two arguments being shouted on an endless loop, with no further development, because each side sees their argument as singularly definitive in the debate.
Bruv, I just gave you further development of the case for why an easy mode shouldn't be present in the game. And I've seen plenty of development on both sides, beyond what you said.
For this reason, no side feels the need to consider anything further, because each side feels their own arguments are enough. However, there's actually a third argument to this debate, and it's one that I feel breaks the tie in the debate, causing easy modes to ultimately win out.
Oh yes, and Acerthorn, the most logical and reasonable of us all, gets to decide who wins out. I mean, he's definitely not going to be biased or anything, since he literally has an entire video just complaining about how difficult all the Dark Souls games are. No.
But before we can talk about that, let's talk about the FromSoft fan base.
Oh, fuck me.
The The most popular video on my channel as of the time of this writing is one where I explain that I feel Elden Ring sucks. Not because of any of the story or game mechanics, I literally haven't even played the game, but because the Fromsoft fanbase is so incredibly toxic that it kills the game for me just on fanbase toxicity alone.
Yeah, the fanbase toxicity that you instigated with your Dark Souls retrospective video, where you basically said Dark Souls sucks because it's too hard, I couldn't figure out how to open a door, and no one watched my Dark Souls stream. And then you went into the comments and antagonized a bunch of people who were trying to help you.
I don't even have to play the game myself to have this opinion, because by that logic, you can't really judge Fred fucking Phelps unless you've actually participated in his little religious cult firsthand.
Yeah, but I think we can all agree that there's a big difference between reviewing a video game and talking about how bad a fucking cult is. Like, Jesus Christ, my guy. And no, you do need to play the game before you can judge the contents of the game and make a review on it, which implies that you've played it. There has to be a barrier of entry to reviewing the game, which just so happens to be playing the fucking game.
The vast majority of Fromsoft fans are the kinds of toxic shitheads.
You know, when he consistently says shit like that, is he gonna be surprised that Fromsoft fans don't like him? Especially when, you know, he's the one actually being the toxic shithead here.
From the point of view of a vast majority of them, everyone in the world can be lumped into two categories. Either you absolutely worship the ground that Dark Souls and Elden Ring walk on and would sell your soul for the chance to stare at the shadow of Hidetaka Miyazaki's ass for even a split second, or they are a bunch of filthy casuals who need to kill themselves. There is no in between.
No, there is definitely plenty of in between. Especially when the whole filthy casual thing is a fucking meme. Like, dude, it's legitimately a joke. No one in the Dark Souls community takes that shit seriously.
I previously did a livestream debate on the toxicity of the From fanbase. In it, my debate partner showed me a Reddit poll where a lot of people insisted that the fanbase isn't actually that toxic. If you want to hear the counter-arguments I've already made to that little piece of so-called evidence, go ahead and check out the archive of that video.
You know what? I'd actually really like to see that debate. Oh, it's members only. Yeah, I ain't paying you to watch one of your dog shit videos. Suck my fucking dick.
Instead, I have a new counter-argument to make. Yeah, unlike you guys, I actually update and evolve my arguments.
I'm sorry, what? In no fucking universe does Acerthorn actually learn and evolve his arguments. Like, all of your fucking videos prove contrary to this, considering you literally abused copyright over criticism of your content. Like, this is the same motherfucker who went to court with like 5 different fucking YouTubers because he abused copyright, and even after he lost, he still thinks he didn't do anything wrong. Bro! Yeah, I evolve my arguments. Fucking goober, bro, I swear to God.
Anyway, the problem with this poll is that it doesn't take into account people who believe the toxicity is fully justified. See, a lot of people tend to subconsciously believe that whenever some sort of adverse action has a moral justification to it, that's basically the same thing in their minds as it not even being an adverse action in the first place. For example, if you kill in self-defense, that's basically the same thing as not killing at all.
Yeah, same as if you're toxic towards the Fromsoft community, and they're toxic back. It's not really right, but it's more justified than what you did because you instigated it. Really, they're just matching your energy. However, like self-defense, there is a thing called excessive force, where things can be taken too far. However, in this case, people are just making fun of you for being bad at the game, which is justified.
Now, for most of you, you can probably very easily tell the difference right now between justified toxicity and no toxicity, but that's probably solely because I literally just spelled it out for you. Yes, it's an easy enough concept to understand, but only when you are actively thinking about it.
No, people just understand the basic principle of fuck around, find out. Justified toxicity does not make a community toxic. It's like if we go back to the self-defense example. If someone's gonna shoot you and you shoot them in self-defense and they die, that doesn't make you a murderer. That just makes you someone who defended themselves.
When left to your instincts, the knee-jerk reaction for the vast majority of people is to subconsciously think of justified toxicity as being fundamentally no different than no toxicity at all, and therefore deserving of identical treatment.
Yeah, you kinda already said that. I mean, is there a pit stop between now and the fucking point?
That being said, let's turn again to the Reddit poll that my livestream debate opponent showed me. The second most popular response was that the community is actually wholesome and not toxic.
Yeah, and the most popular response was that there's the same amount of toxicity that you would expect from any other community, which is probably accounting for justified toxicity.
But we have no way of knowing how many toxic shitheads voted that way solely because they feel that the toxicity that filthy casuals receive at the hands of the true Fromsoft fans is actually justified.
Even if all the toxic shitheads voted on that because they think it's justified, it still didn't win the poll. The top option, being that it's the same as every other community, still won. So it doesn't even fucking matter because they didn't even win.
So no, until I see unambiguous and unfakeable evidence to the contrary, I still stand by my initial argument that the vast majority of the Fromsoft fanbase is exceedingly toxic.
But you still haven't even refuted the results of this poll, because the option that you refuted still didn't even win! And even the option below, being the entire community is very toxic, only got 300 votes. But no guys, Acerthorn is objective and reasonable. There's definitely no bias here.
Well, the From fans who believe that their games shouldn't have easy modes also tend to overlap almost entirely with those who believe that toxicity towards anyone who isn't head over heels in love with the games is totally justified and therefore not toxic at all. I
think you'll find that if you just said to FromSoft fans, hey, this game ain't for me, but I understand that you guys enjoy it, they would be fine with it. The only reason they get angry at you for not liking the game is because you say, this game sucks, because it's too hard, and it's just terrible, and anyone who enjoys this has no life, and no family, and no friends, and all that bullshit.
After all, their reasoning for not wanting easy modes in these games is, in itself, gatekeeping and elitist. They don't want easy modes because they feel that anyone who isn't the most hardcore of hardcore gamers doesn't deserve to play this game anyway.
Or maybe it's that we respect how the developers, being From Software, chose to make their game and tell the story of their world, and we don't want them to compromise their vision to include more people. Mainly because a lot of games end up doing that and just turn out to be complete trash because of it. And I think some people need to hear this, but games don't have to be all-inclusive. Games can be made for a niche audience. And for the most part, FromSoft's games before Elden Ring were quite niche.
Once you've disconnected from reality to that degree, your sanity is already past the point of no return.
Am I the only one who thinks there's a little bit of irony in Acerthorn saying that anyone else on the planet is disconnected from reality?
So how does this translate to the game as being better off if they had easy modes?
Jesus Christ, we finally reached the fucking point, I think.
Well, if easy modes were implemented, the true FromSoft fans would likely throw a big-ass temper tantrum. They would scream, kick, break a lot of things, and those of us who actually live in the real world would have a nice hearty laugh. And once that happens, the toxic shitheads will likely boycott FromSoft fans in mass droves. This will cause the game's fan bases to dwindle at first, but now that the fan bases have become significantly less toxic, thanks to their exclusion, more and more casuals will swoop in to fill the void in the fan base left by those toxic shitheads, thereby restoring balance to the universe, while the toxic shitheads get to do nothing but wallow in their own misery.
So basically you're saying that Miyazaki should compromise his vision and implement an easy mode just to piss off their core fanbase which actually likes their vision. That has got to be the stupidest shit I ever heard, because listen, I think even FromSoft know that motherfuckers like you aren't gonna buy their game, easy mode or not. And after the success of Elden Ring, they know that they definitely don't need to compromise their vision to attract a larger audience. But anyway, that's basically the last thing he says in this video, so that's gonna be the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you did enjoy, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? Turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upload. Follow me on Twitter for more, subscribe to my second channel, and join my Discord server. Links to all of those will be in the description. If you have the money and you want to help further support the channel, consider clicking the join button down below and joining the channel to become a channel member. But definitely don't feel pressured to do so, as you can still enjoy all the content on this channel for free. Please don't send any hate over to Acerthorn, it's really unneeded. But that's all for today. So until the next one, piss off.